I know there's a war afoot and all that, but there's a problem here at the graveyard. The corpses are climbing out of their graves. I promise, this isn't my fault. I buried them all real good. No, I don't know nothing. I was just bringing Prince Adrien in here to lay him to rest in the royal crypt. But when these walking bones started popping up, I ran for it. I just left the prince's corpse laying out. What was I supposed to do?
Where is the prince's corpse now?
It's up there a ways, outside the royal crypt. One of the prince's knights stayed there to protect him. She can be noble if she wants, but I'd rather be alive. I do feel bad, though. That's why I was thinking maybe if I could find someone to help her.
I can go help her.
If you could find a way to get all those corpses back in the ground while you're up there, I sure would appreciate that. I can't make a living if I can't get into the graveyard.
How did the prince die?
Died in a battle with the Reachmen, right there with King Aemond. You have to feel for the queen. First she loses her daughter, then her husband, and her son. Prince Adrien deserves a proper burial. Just maybe after the graveyard's safe again.
I'm using a resto staff and dark magic abilities. God damn, this is hard.
The prince has risen.
What's going on here? I don't understand any of this. Last thing I remember, we were fighting the Reachmen outside Northglen. I saw my father fall. I tried to get to him, and then everything went black. Dame Valeri tells me that we died.
That is what I was told.
Then how am I having this conversation? I mean, I feel different. I don't even think my heart's beating, but do you think, am I undead?
It's possible. Other corpses have risen here as well.
But then why am I not ambling about mindlessly trying to kill the living? Isn't that what the undead do? Dame Valeri says the gods have resurrected me, but why? Because of my bloodline? I'm sorry, this is just too much.
Is there some way I can help?
I don't know. If the dead here are rising and this is the royal crypt, have any of my ancestors risen? Maybe they can give us some answers. Would you consider venturing into the royal crypt to find out?
Yes, I can investigate the royal crypt.
I know it's unlikely, but I'm hoping that if I'm alive, maybe my father is too. Maybe Dame Valeri is right. Maybe the gods are giving us a second chance.
This coffin appears to have held remains, but they are no longer here. This slab is bare. Perhaps this was intended for the prince. This coffin appears to have held remains. They are no longer here. This coffin appears to have held remains, but they are no longer here. Ooh, there's a book right there. Read.
This tomb was built to hold royal remains, but none remain within. The remains of the royal family have vacated this place. They return to the land of living to follow the anointed and to avenge their bloodline. Prince Adrien is the anointed. He too has been blessed to rise again.
Where did this blessing come from?
Arcane himself, of course. His church sits nearby. These grounds are consecrated in his name. This was foreseen. Death denied the prince from defeating Evermore's enemies, but the anointed shall now command an army of the dead.
Are you certain that's truly Arcane's will?
A mortal cannot hope to understand the will of the divine. You must simply tell him to trust the power with which he is imbued. His destiny will unfold as he trusts his instinct.
I'll tell him what you said.
Whatever was in the royal crypt, at least it doesn't appear to have been lethal. Tell me though, did you learn anything? Any explanation for my unexpected return to life?
The voice said it was a blessing from Arcane, and that the undead were yours to command.
Then the gods do want something of me. I guess it's a second chance. A chance to redeem my father, myself, to get revenge. It truly is a miracle then. I could lead the undead here to defeat the Reachmen.
The Reachmen are no longer a threat.
The Reachmen have been dealt with? This is tremendous news. Imperials then. They were attacking southern Bankarai before. They will not rest. Now my undead army can drive them back.
Will the undead respond to your command?
I don't know for certain. But when you said it, something about it just feels right. With this voice in the crypt say anything else?
It said you should trust your instincts to guide you.
That seals the deal, then. We should make preparations. I'm feeling stronger by the minute. Dame Valeri is just over there trying to figure out where the undead are coming from. Tell her what you told me.
I'll go speak to Dame Valeri.
There you are. I was beginning to worry. It seems that more and more of the dead are rising every minute. Did you learn anything in the crypt?
A voice told me that the prince was blessed by RK.
Really? Maybe he's right, talking about an undead army. But if this is his army, why are they hostile? We might have to earn their allegiance. Have you seen these blue flames in the ruins? I think they're somehow inciting the undead to violence.
You think we should extinguish them?
I do. I tried holy water on one and it seemed to do the trick. If you'll take it and extinguish a few more flames, that may help pacify the undead. After that, let's meet at the monument south by the rocks. I saw someone skulking around over there.
Alright. I'll extinguish the flames and meet you at the monument. Hope everybody's doing good today. There's Prince Adrien, whom was killed in a battle. Now he's been raised back to life. Supposedly by RK, but I have my doubts. More likely it's a Daedric prince pulling the strings in this situation. Now to meet the knight at the monument. See if she has
Please, send me a sign.
It's a priest of Arche, but something's wrong with him. He's just completely ignoring me. I'm not sure how I might have offended him, but if the blessing on Prince Adrien comes from Arche, the priest should be able to help us.
Maybe he's just deep in prayer.
I think he's had ample time to pray at this point. With all due respect to him and to the gods, we need answers here. Will you at least see if he'll talk to you?
Yes, I'll try and get his attention.
O divine Lord, protector of the eternal balance between life and death, I beseech you, remove this dark curse from your sacred grounds.
Excuse me, I would like to speak with you.
Shh! Or do you revel in the defilement of sacred law? These burial grounds are cursed, and I am pleading with Arche to reveal the source of the corruption. Unless you know the source, please, let me be.
A voice in the royal crypt said this was a blessing from Arche himself.
It did? That would be quite a surprise, considering Arche is opposed to undeath in all its forms. Do you think that God simply changed his mind? Why would he possibly do that?
On behalf of Prince Adrien, who has also risen?
The prince has risen as well? This scenario grows more foul by the hour. What befell King Aemon and his son was tragic, but I cannot imagine it so offends Arche that he would break the natural order.
What do you suggest then?
I don't know. I should see Prince Adrien. That's the only way to ascertain if he's truly touched by the god. In the meantime, it might help me to commune with Arche if we stop the dark spirits from defiling the other monuments.
Shouldn't I take you to the prince first?
No. Your impatient friend here can escort me to the prince. I need your help with the spirits defiling the monuments. Destroy the defilers, and then I will have the clarity I need. After that, meet me at the church, and we can discuss the prince.
Alright, I'll destroy the defilers and meet you at the church. Is Prince Adrien an undead? Or is it truly a blessing from Arche? Tune in next time for the conclusion of this exciting quest.